Super Bowl is this weekend, and it celebrates one of America's favorite pastimes, football. But there's another sport that continues to gain popularity in our country, and that's the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, a league showcasing mixed martial arts. It's one of the fastest growing sports in the country and features some incredible athletes. The current middleweight champion is the guy fighting on your screen there. He's the All-American Chris Weidman. He's a 29-year-old fighter from Long Island, New York, who recently defeated a man who many considered the greatest MMA fighter in history. Chris is also a family man, a husband, a father. He will eventually step back into the octagon to defend his title, but before that, he's our guest, and we're not going to do any. I mean, we asked you to maybe choke John out, but we're not going to do that.
I'm always down for whatever you guys need me for.
So how did you get the nickname the All-American?
Kind of weird. As soon as I got into the sport, everybody has a nickname, and I never had a nickname. But so my coaches kind of just started calling me the All-American, and they kind of just got it from, I was an All-American 4 times in college.
For wrestling?
For wrestling. But it was more because I married my high school sweetheart. I guess I got the All-American type look. I don't know. If you think of the All-American, I guess I fit that description.
Well, it's pretty nice to also carry in the American flag every time that you fight.
Yeah, that kind of happened. I was fighting 4th of July weekend against Anderson Silva, and he's from Brazil. And all these other fighters always have such pride in their countries. They're always the guys who come out with their flag on their back. And you never see an American do it. And I feel like we're from the greatest country in the world. And I'm like, you know what, we need to start having some more pride from where we're from. So American flag on the back, and walked out, and I think people loved it.
And it looks like it's going to stick for now.
Definitely. As long as I don't know. I'll keep it a secret until.
Okay, we'll let you can make your career decisions when you need to. How does it feel to be champion?
It feels great. Since I got into sport, that was my goal. You always have lots of setbacks, and you have to keep determined and stay on track. So it feels good to finally get on top and be where I want to be.
There's a lot of stereotypes about fighters. Mm-hmm. I'm sure that you know that, right? They fight hard, play hard, party hard as well. You mentioned you're married to your high school sweetheart. We have some photos, in fact, as well, of your family. You got this beautiful family. What keeps you grounded?
I think my family. I'm from Long Island, New York. I've never left, and I have great parents. I got a great family, my wife and my kids, and I have no choice other than to be grounded, because if I come home and I start having a big head, I'm getting beat up pretty bad. So I have no choice, to be honest. But I think that's why. And
do your kids know that you're a fighter? You're a professional fighter?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. My daughter's 3 and my son's 1, and my son's 1, and he looks like a fighter. He comes to the gym. We just opened up a new gym in Garden City, New York, and he shuffles around the gym with his hands up, punching the bags, trying to do everything I do. And my daughter calls me a movie star, and it's an awesome thing.
And for you, your father was a big inspiration.
Yeah, my dad, he wasn't like a greatest athlete or anything like that, but he was just a really hard worker. He had a business in Long Island City, repairing stars and alternators, and long hours, but always came back to the house with a good attitude. And so it's something that he's better than me at, because it's hard to come back from what I do every single day and have energy to be with my kids and still have a positive attitude. So it's something that I'm always consistently trying to get better with.
I only have about 30 seconds here, but why fight? I mean, of all things that you could do.
I just think, I come from a wrestling background. I love the mano-a-mano, one-on-one. I just think it's the ultimate competition. It's every single martial art that you could think of. You could add them all together, and you're fighting the best guys from around the world. And whoever the best guy around the world is, wins. Well,
you're the best guy now. Yeah. I think you got even more fans now. The All-American Chris Weidman. Great to have you on set with us.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
We look forward to seeing what you do next. Maybe even grappling with John. I don't know. I can't promise anything. We'll be right back.